Okay, so it's another video on this one, round three. So this one's generic. 11:38 in the morning, still Monday, the 5th of February, 2024. And Weaver John C. Roseman, California. Hello to everybody. Okay, I was about to say something about the flooding that we still have in the San Fernando Valley. Certain areas are being turned into areas for Red Cross to set up emergency areas. Area of Reseda and Victory in the San Fernando Valley. I know about that one too damn well. And it still hurts like a son of a bitch. I know. Well, I'm going to curse and cuss if I have to. The floodings that we have in different areas over here, in different hillsides, uh, in different certain sections of town, the Red Cross will set up. And because we've got the hillsides along well, actually the mountainsides surrounding the San Fernando Valley, they're all potential flooding areas. And as I was about to say, in one particular territory, at a senior center based off of Lindley and Victory Boulevard. It's called the Organization for the Needs of the Elderly. My mother used to work for that place for a few years. My brother and I did volunteer work over there for a few years, doing farmers market, setting up, tearing down, and just trying to be of assistance in the volunteer effort. We struggled. My mother worked there as a accountant controller. The administrative office was on White Oak and Victory Boulevard. It's a senior place, also for disabled people, mostly for the seniors. To get whatever kind of services that they can get. Sometimes a bit of food, sometimes a bit of company, um, help at home, whatever that they need. They try to provide nonprofit, and they get donations left and right wherever they can to continue the place. And every Sunday they would run a farmers market. Uh, and that was just, I missed the farmers market. I missed going over there because sometimes we would get the lovely pomelos over there. There's one particular farmer somewhere in Ojai ran a citrus farm out there. Brought them over to us. He'd lose out all of his pomelos nearly to my mother. He'd keep a few in reserve for other people, but my mother loved them too much. She really did. Dave and I would help do the setups, putting up the tents, getting parking security going on. Well, help run the couple of booths if we had to, whatever we needed to do. The major portion that we actually had was the activity center that we had that could do skits or anything else to entertain the seniors, and also turn out to be emergency centers whenever Red Cross needs it. So today they were talking about that early this morning, all the way until Tuesday, that they're going to be setting up a temporary camp in the shop, and it's right by Reseda High School and Reseda Lake, said before on Victory and Reseda Boulevard. But it's in the parking lot of the O&E. They already set up base camp, and mostly it's in the main center of O&E that they'll have it in there. I was reacting to it a great deal over that. Thing is, every time I keep looking at it on the map, they've always got that wash right through it. They needed an enclosed space to house people in there temporarily. It was was having a hard time with this. I was seriously having a hard time with this. Too many memories from long ago was driving me nuts over this one. That I thought I wasn't able to deal with this crap. I really, really was not able to deal with it. And I was kicking myself in the ass over it. I didn't know how to deal with it at all. I really didn't. It's not the rainstorm itself, even though I do have associations with the rain itself. This month is February. This is like the 11th anniversary since my mother passed away. Between February 1st through the 19th, she was lingering until the 19th when she actually passed away. And we did have rain. We did have rain that day. I guess in a way over the past 10 years it's become harder and harder for me to deal with the rain. Earlier on I wouldn't mind it as such. Before Ma passed I didn't mind it as such. Just throw a jacket on, go outside, deal with it. Well, what got to me is after she passed away, she always loved dealing with the rain. She always loved listening to it on the pitter patter. When we had lived in the San Fernando Valley, we lived in houses. She'd listen for the pitter patter all the time. She would hear the rain in the trees. She would hear it coming off the roof. She liked it. I kept thinking about road closures. I kept thinking about flooding. I kept thinking about that kind of stuff, but I didn't think how much she really enjoyed it, listening to it, because maybe it did relax her or something. But these days, it makes me more and more nervous about it because I'm dealing with the emotional trigger of it all, the uncontrollable situation. I've got nothing to control it with. I've got nothing to say about it except it's driving me nuts. I can close off the window, but I'll still hear the rain. I'll still hear how it affects me sometimes. I mean, the rain's supposed to be, the sound of it's supposed to be repetitive and it's supposed to be kind of a calming nature for a person. If I know that we got thunderstorms happening in the area, it's like grab the camera, ready to rock and roll. If I'm going to get fried, I'm going to get fried. But if I'm going to get a camera, if I'm going to get some shots of the storm system itself passing by when I know we got heavy duty thunderclouds coming in, I go nuts over the damn thing. I'm going nuts over the damn thing. And it doesn't matter how I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the stress. I'm feeling the panic. I'm feeling everything coming out right now as it is. I have no control over it. None. I'm not supposed to have any control over it. None. I'm supposed to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with this feeling. I don't want to deal with any of it. I mean, I know we need the rain left and right. Sometimes it's a good distraction on some occasions. My dog doesn't like it as much, and neither does my body. But it's my brain more that doesn't like it. Because of the memories. Because the memories involved in the thing. And it has me concerned. It has me concerned of how the hell I'm supposed to be able to deal with this thing in the first place. I'm seeing on a weather forecast map, it's almost close to, I mean, I'll get it updated every so often, but I'm seeing most of the rain passing us on the eastern end and a little bit of the tail end coming up on the left side, but we got a major portion of it still coming through. They're saying we're not done with this monster yet. We're not done with this thing. And after looking at this on the radar, it's going to be about until late tonight. It'll be passing by us. But until that time, there's not a damn thing I can do about it. There's absolutely not a damn thing I can do about this monster coming through. Granted, I know we need the moisture, and I know we need the snow caps up in the Sierras. But as for this thing happening right now as it is, there's nothing I can do about it. Except go through the emotions and try to sleep through this damn thing. So yeah, right now, this is kicking my ass. This is kicking my ass. I got no control over this monster. None. We got certain areas that are getting flooded out left and right. Okay, fine. What the hell has it got to do with me? What the hell has all this damn rain's got to do with me? It's got something to do with me because I'm going through this damn crap. I'm going through this stuff. And I don't know what people want of me. I don't know what I want of me. All I know is I'm going to go through this damn crap. I'm looking at projections of how the storm is going to be affecting me all damn day long. I got no control over this bad boy. I'm not quite sure how to deal with it. I'm not quite sure what I want to do right now. I've dealt with when I was a lot younger. Different attitude, different viewpoints. I'd seen streets get flooded out left and right. I've been in a flooded street in a car and have the damn thing float. That's scary. Especially when it's not heavy enough. If it's a light hatchback made back in the 70s, at least the damn thing didn't spring a leak in the passenger compartment. But it did flood out the engine. We had to wait until we were actually able to get some people to push the damn thing up until we got to an area elevated. My brother and I were out and about doing some work for my drop off of paperwork and stuff, tax season and all. We get in the area right by Van Nuys Airport. I know, terrains and everything else has changed like crazy, but there were businesses in the area that actually had sections of the road subject to flooding. Between the 405 freeway and the airport, there were certain streets between Satakoy and Roscoe in the area that would have been subject to a lot of flooding out. I think it was about Stag, I think. My brother and I were at. Or was it something else? It had to been Stag. Had to been Stag. Yeah, it was Stag. And we were in a free floating car. The business was close by, and we were just trying to get out of the area until we run into the flooding along Stag and close to Haskell. We couldn't get out of the area because it was flooded. We tried. We tried. How was it Armenta that we were at? I think it may have been. I'm trying to confirm the. I know things have changed a hell of a lot. Where the hell was it? I know it was in that territory between Woodley and the 405. That there was a section out there that was totally, completely flooded out, and we couldn't get through, and we flooded. It was Armenta and Gaviota. Okay, I just looked at the building designs. Datsun B210 hatchback, green bomb, Armstrong steering, and the damn thing got flooded out because it never liked water in the first place. And people had to help move this damn car up on the corner, on the curb, because that area was flooded out like crazy. And it was raining still when it stopped. We're actually get that car aired out a little bit, and then able to drive up Gaviota till we got out of the area, got to Blythe, hanged left, and hauled ass on Woodley back home. We were close to a fire station, and we didn't even have cell phones at the time. This was back in the 90s when this happened. Back in the 90s. It scared the shit out of me during those days. It did. I mean, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Except we were having an adventure, and I didn't realize the danger we were in. I didn't realize it. Nobody, I mean, we should have. I always get into this kind of a situation when I'm looking at stuff on the maps, and if I happen to put on Google Earth to look at some of the stuff, it's like do the time warp again, and it's very irritating. Because I get too many memories in the San Fernando Valley of places I've been to, places I wish to God I hadn't gone into. There were certain areas in. Where the hell was that again? Had it been over here. Lindbergh, maybe? Had it been. There was a firing range in the area. I remember my brother would go get himself tested out to qualify when he was doing armed security. He always had to get himself qualified every month just to keep up with the state regs. I remember him taking me over to the gun range they had out there right by Van Nuys Airport. It was right off of Woodley somewhere. I confused and conflicted how people could get so interested in the guns. I could find out. I felt the power of a damn gun going off in my head. It scared the hell out of me. It scared the bejeebers out of me on that one. I can't tell you things that I'd seen in the San Fernando Valley. Sometimes I wish to God I hadn't. And it would scare the hell out of me even further. Sometimes I wondered about too many damn things going on. I wonder where the hell the LAU fight school buses hiding out for the San Fernando Valley. Yeah. Different things I've been looking through that rattled my cage a little bit. But still. Yeah, my mother's really having a nightmare right now. Alright, that's it. I gotta see what the hell she's doing right now, so I'll be talking at you guys later.